Iron Lung was a good time. I went to the movies and the theater was full of Markiplier fans, and you could tell they were Markiplier fans because there was not a MAGA hat in the theater. It was a great time. We were libbed up, we were woked up. We all held hands at the end and made out. It was a great time. But the movie itself was really awesome. It's kind of like one of those slow burn movies. I think that it could have done with a little bit of a heavier hand when editing for like cutting some of the stuff in the middle there. But the first half of the movie is like establishing what is going on. So like he's in the submarine, he's got all of the tools at his disposal to control the submarine, and it's introducing like his real goal. You find this out in the trailer. It's like very basic info, but he's like a convict that's placed on this boat. It's like a future society where all the stars and like planets have gone out, so there's like a post-apocalyptic futurism vibe to it, and he's got to make penance for something that he did so that he can get out of prison and be a decent member of society again. So that's like the premise, and then it introduces you to like how he can, control the submarine, the people that are telling him to do stuff. It's literally all Markiplier and then 2 or 3 other voice actors and then one other person that shows their face. So it's like very singular, like a lot of the movie is very zoomed in and hyper focused, and I do like those kinds of movies a lot, especially when it comes to horror movies, because it just makes it feel more suspenseful. So I really like the shots that they chose, but the visuals were my favorite part, honestly. I think there was, I don't want to spoil too much about it, but there was really cool scenes where there was, they're in a blood ocean, and so just the visuals of a blood ocean, and then like the way that it interacted with the submarine, and also the way it interacted with Mark is really cool. I really liked it. I would probably rate it like for a first directorial debut, like if I compare him to another YouTuber like the Raka Raka guys, they did Bring Her Back, and then the one before that, Talk to Me. Talk to Me, I thought was worse than Iron Lung. I thought Iron Lung was a better debut. I think in overall though, it's still probably like a 7 out of 10. It kind of reaches that line there. I think overall, I enjoyed it as a fan of Markiplier and a fan of horror. I think that B budget and low budget horror movies that aren't backed by major studios that do very well is just a win for the industry overall. And Markiplier in the previews, it had 3.5 million, and it was the #1 movie in America. It beat Sam Raimi's flick, which is backed by a big studio. So the fact that we all, showed out for Markiplier, both the fans and otherwise, is really cool. And then I saw the movie last night, which was the 30th. Apparently that day he earned like another 7 million. So we're at 10 million on a $3 million budget. We're over double. There was no real advertising marketing budget here for this, and it was just really cool. It's really cool to see him succeed. It's really cool to see all that, panning out in a nice way. So shout out Mark, shout out me for going to go see the movie.